Alright, I posted about this in Classroom, but I do not have your Math Excel accounts created yet. I could email you that information individually, but I think I'm just going to wait until next week when I see you to have you create that account. So for now, I'm going to give you today another paper assignment. I've just printed off the Math Excel assignment that you would have gotten, and you have that in Classroom that you will need to complete. Please, guys, you have a couple different assignments for me now. You have the 2 different factoring handouts and the one you're going to complete today. Do not lose any of these. Keep it all neatly labeled. When you do return next week, you are going to turn it all in, and I need to be able to see what I am looking at. So, today, our last piece with the factoring, I want to factor by substitution. This is a technique that can be used for more complicated problems. If I gave you something like this, you could choose to square this and multiply it all out and then refactor at the end, but we don't need to go to that much work. If you notice, we have an x plus 2 squared, we have a plain x plus 2, and then this 2 is just a constant. So what we're going to do is pick a letter. I usually use U. And I'm going to let it be my x plus 2 to the first. And we're always going to use that method. Let it be the smaller power there. Then I have 9. X plus 2 is the same as U, so that's U squared. Plus 3, x plus 2 is just a U, minus 2. Now this is a box method problem. If you multiply those, I need 2 things that multiply to a negative 18, and I need them to add to a positive 3. So that would be a positive 6 and negative 3. Then we factor each column and row. So this would be a 3u minus 1, a 3u plus 2. Now, we are not done because my answer has u's in it, but my original problem did not. So we need to replace this u. We already said u is the same thing as x plus 2. So when I plug that in, I just change my u back to an x plus 2. Okay, if we multiply this out, we get 3x plus 6 minus 1, 3x plus 6 plus 2. So that's 3x plus 5 and 3x plus 8. And that would be my final answer, my final factored form. Okay, this is not the only way you could solve this problem. Like I said at the beginning, some people are going to prefer just to take x plus 2 and go ahead and square that. And multiply everything out, combine like terms, and then factor at the end. And that's fine, but this does save us some time. Let's take a look at another. So we're going to use substitution again. looking at my variable pieces, we have a 2a minus 1 here and here, so that is my u. So this is 16. 2a minus 1 squared would be u squared. Minus 40, 2a minus 1 is u. Plus 25. Now it looks a little more like a regular quadratic, so box method. If I multiply those, I'm looking for two things that multiply to 400u squared, and they add to a negative 40. So that's negative 20u and negative 20u. Factor, so we get 4u minus 5 and 4u minus 5. So this is just 4u minus 5 squared. Replace the u with 2a minus 1. So that gives us 8a minus 4 minus 5, or 8a minus 9 squared. Okay, if you're understanding this, you're welcome to stop watching at this point and work on your homework. If you're a little iffy, I'd like to do one more problem just to make sure we're okay. So let's do this one. So you notice we have a q minus 5 in both of them, so that is our u. So q minus 5 squared, that would be a u squared, minus 10 times q minus 5, so 10u, plus 25. This one, it's only a 1u, so we can just do shortcut. U and u, multiply to positive 25, add to negative 10, would be negative 5 and negative 5. Again, we're not done because we have to change that back to a q. I'm going to think of this as just u minus 5 squared. So then if I plug in my q, I get q minus 5 squared. So q minus 10 squared. Alright. Please, if you're having any trouble, don't hesitate to shoot me an email today and let me know. I'm happy to do whatever I can to help.